Welcome back to On the Rise, as Derek Cornelius has been stretchered off in his last match for Marseille against Nantes in Liga, meaning Derek Cornelius will be sidelined and injured until after the international break, meaning there poses a major question for Jesse Marsch and his coaching staff on who will replace Derek Cornelius in a crucial match against Suriname in the Nations League. And it's a very intriguing and also a very exciting question at the same time, because Jesse Marsch and his success has been based off a strong back line and a very important back line, because this back line for Jesse Marsch has been incredible, and being able to build off a strong defensive unit has been ever so important, because the way they defend, the way they transition, are able to play defensively transitionally as well, has been so crucial to how Jesse Marsch wants to play. And it's all been down to that center back partnership. A center back partnership that has blossomed so beautifully between Moise Bombito and Derek Cornelius. And now with Derek Cornelius sidelined due to injury, we're now going to see Jesse Marsch finally have to tinker with that back line and especially that center back partnership and see what he can do back there. And we're now going to be able to see a new center back partnership and something very intriguing, especially in a big match. But there's an obvious fit and an obvious replacement for Derek Cornelius, I truly believe, going into this match against Suriname. And I'm going to give you guys my replacement and who I think is the best to slot in for Derek Cornelius at that left center back role. But before I do, guys, drop down below, hit that sub button, drop a like, and let me know your thoughts in the comments on who should replace Derek Cornelius this window, because I really appreciate all the support, guys, and it has been incredible. But we're going to jump straight into it, because I believe the best and the obvious replacement for Derek Cornelius this window is the left-footed center back in the MLS from the Portland Timbers in Kamal Miller. It's the obvious choice. It is right in front of Jesse Marsch, and it makes absolute sense. In my opinion, Kamal Miller is probably right now our third best center back option. You got Derek Cornelius, Moise Bombito, Kamal Miller, Joel Waterman. Right now, those are probably our four best options, and I think Kamal Miller, of course, is the backup to the left center back role to replace Derek Cornelius, and Joel Waterman would replace Moise Bombito if there's ever an injury. I think it's just a like-for-like replacement, and I think it makes absolute sense. Kamal Miller is a Canadian international, of course. He has played for us for so many opportunities now, had so many appearances, played under Jesse Marsch as well, and he is just a reliable, consistent starter. Yes, he's had ups and downs at Portland Timbers, as that whole team has, even Maxime Crepola has had, going into the latter part of the stretch of the season. But Kamal Miller is a reliable center back. We know what we're going to get from him. And he's not like a center back that we do have in the pool, like a Zach McGraw, who might not fit the system of a Jesse Marsch. Kamal Miller fits this system perfectly. He's able to slot in for DC. He's able to give you the same play defensively in the channels. He has the pace to be able to defend 1v1. He's decent on the ball as well. Can play very composed and calm under pressure. And also very good in transition. Kamal Miller will bring you almost everything Derek Cornelius can do, but just, of course, not on that same level, because Cornelius has just gone to an absolute different level right now playing in Liga. But Kamal Miller is a fantastic replacement. Very good with his left foot, and I think it's a like-for-like replacement, and it makes a lot of sense. And if it was Moise Bombito, I think the replacement speaks for itself. I think it's Joel Waterman. And you can just look at that now. The roster, the squad depth is just absolutely falling into place for Jesse Marsch and this Canadian men's national team. When you look at the center back depth chart, you have Derek Cornelius at left center back, and then you have Kamal Miller. Right side, you got Moise Bombito, then you got Joel Waterman. And then you can pose the question, like I have on my poll, should Jamie Knight-Labelle or Luc de Fougerolles get a start? Should they get the big opportunity in a huge game for Canada in Nations League against Suriname? Yes, you might downplay it and say it's not a huge game, but Canada has to win this game. Canada has to advance and go to the Final Four and fight to win a trophy. They have to win Nations League. It's a big trophy. Canada has to win a trophy and get a silverware under their belt for this team. And you can argue that Luc de Fougerolles or Jamie Knight-Labelle deserve a start, but do you want to start someone playing in academy level for a Premier League side in Luc de Fougerolles? Or do you want to start a player playing in League Two like Jamie Knight-Labelle? It's a huge question. Jamie Knight LaBelle is still a youngster. League Two, League One slips on my mind sometimes where his side plays, but Jamie Knight LaBelle is still playing quality football. I think he is the one who would be interesting to see. But both youngsters do have a quality shout here to get a chance to start this game. I think that position should be up for a debate, and it really should be up for a running. I think Kamal Miller, I think he's got this position. I think it's his. If I was going to make my starting lineup for the back four right now, which I'm not for that game against Suriname, but I would say it's going to be Davies, Kamal, Moise Bombito, and Alistair Johnston from left to right. And I think it just absolutely makes sense. Kamal Miller seems to be that like-for-like replacement. Joel Waterman seems to be that like-for-like replacement that consistently gets call-ups under Jesse Marsch. And they even get time on the field. So you can see substitute appearances for Joel Waterman, and I think it'd be very rogue if Jesse Marsch did start the likes of Jamie Knight LaBelle, if he did start Luc de Fougerolles. But I do think there is a conversation there. But more so, I would lean to Jamie Knight LaBelle. Due to the fact he needs the cap tie, and due to the fact that right now he can get called up by Wales, we know Wales are interested in Jamie Knight LaBelle. At the same time, you can frown upon League One, League Two in England, but it's still a decent level. It's still a very physical, it's still a very demanding league, and this is also a player in Jamie Knight LaBelle who was in the squad for Bristol City and was getting call-ups to be in their starting squad, in their traveling squad in the championship. Then got sent out on loan and is having a very good season. I won't act like I've watched him on a weekly basis, but I have watched Jamie Knight LaBelle a few times this year, and he has played very well on the opportunities that I've had to watch him play this season. So I think there is a shout there for Jamie Knight LaBelle to play. Due to the fact he needs a cap tie, due to the fact how well he's played, but I think it'd be very rogue to start him over Kamal Miller. Kamal Miller's had a very decent season with Portland Timbers, probably been one of their better players in the MLS. Yes, hadn't finished the season amazingly, but he's still 27. He is a senior on this team to a certain extent. He's 27. He's been with the team for a long time now. He's a reliable center back. He's a left-footed center back, and it makes absolute sense to start him and replace him with Derek Cornelius against Suriname. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments. Should it be Kamal? Should it be Joel Waterman? Switch him over to the left side. Should it be Jamie Knight LaBelle or Luc de Fougerolles? Should he go with a youngster? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments. Leave your thoughts down below. Who should it be to replace Derek Cornelius in this crucial game against Suriname? Albeit it's not a huge opponent, but Suriname are still a tricky opponent in terms of CONCACAF. Got some very intriguing dual nationals, and they're always going to be a tricky opponent for any side big in CONCACAF. So Suriname isn't a walk in the park, but it's still a game Canada should be going out to win. Who should replace Derek Cornelius? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Drop a like, hit that sub button, guys, because the support has been incredible, and I really appreciate it, guys. And I'll see you guys all for the next one. Peace.